see owls and a falcon or an eagle or something that looks like that. They're playing with each other.
Look down at your feet. Do you feel that you're in a body?
Yes.
Do you feel that you're on Earth?
No.
I want you to feel into this place that you're at. Describe to me what this place looks like, where these birds are.
It's like a forest in the clouds. Everything feels light, airy, mystical.
Beautiful. Do you feel male and female in this body?
I'm not sure. Keep seeing a green light
Green light?
all around the left side.
Feel into this green light. Is there anything that is speaking to you intuitively from this light?
Angels.
Beautiful. Is there a specific angel?
Raphael.
Lovely.
He doesn't want me to see him, but to know that he's there. And to remember the feeling and the light.
So he would like you to remember the sense of him being with you?
Yes.
Does he have a message for you?
Keep asking questions.
He wants you to continue to ask him questions?
Yes.
Lovely.
More meditating and more sleeping.
Thank you, Archangel Raphael, for being here for Paula at this time. Where is this place that she feels she is at, that's in the clouds?
Another realm. Close to heaven.
Lovely. What do the birds represent in this place? Why is she seeing them?
Seeing things from a different perspective. And rising above.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me what dimension this is?
9. He just handed me a sword.
What is the sword for?
Protection.
What does she need protecting from?
Her surroundings.
What can you tell me about her surroundings that she needs to protect herself from?
People who doubt her. People who doubt us.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to cut the cords often and pay no attention to that.
So how can she use the sword to assist her?
She can cut through the negative energy and keep it away. She should carry it always on her back.
Lovely. So why is she being shown the ninth dimension? This place, this beautiful place, close to heaven.
It's an escape, a safe one. She can come here to talk to us.
And does she do that during meditation? Can she call upon this ninth dimension in herself?
She comes here often
Oh.
in her dreams.
Mhm.
She thinks she's not dreaming, but she's there.
Can you help her remember these and trust that what she's seeing or what she's visiting is her truth?
Yes.
Is there anything that you would like to show her at this time that she has visited on this dimension before that's important for her soul?
Yes. There's a house, small. It's made out of natural materials. Doesn't have any rooms, it's just one space. But when she goes in there, she can hear. And she feels safe.
So this place is a place that she can hear clairaudiently?
Yes.
Does she have this gift of interrupting?
Yes. She needs to listen. But not with her ears.
She needs to sit in stillness and go and through her heart.
Yes.
Beautiful.
It comes through the crown.
Mm-hmm.
And she just knows.
Mm-hmm. So this is one of her gifts.
Yes.
Can I ask you, Archangel Raphael, if we can upgrade this gift to assist her on her journey here?
Yes.
Beautiful, thank you. Is there anything else that you would like to tell her? Is there a message?
Have faith in your path and your journey. Know that it's leading you down the right way. She needs to not doubt it ever. She knows. Remember that she knows.
She knows. Mm-hmm.
It's happening. Write down the signs.
You would like her to journal the signs that she's receiving?
Yes. She has the intention to do so, but she doesn't do it.
How can we help her with that? Can we bring her a guide or somebody that can assist her to remember to journal and stay focused?
Yes.
Thank you. Is there anyone else that's present at this time?
Thoth.
I'm sorry?
Thoth.
Oh,
He will help her write.
yes. How is Thoth connected to her?
She learned from him in another life. She used to write a lot.
So she was a scribe?
Yes, that's why it feels natural.
Beautiful. Are we speaking to Thoth or are we speaking to Archangel Raphael?
Thoth.
Thank you for your presence, Thoth. How can you help Paula on her journey here and now?
She needs to make time for herself. Sit in her garden. Be in nature. By herself.
Mhm. What life did was she as a scribe with you? Where was this?
In Egypt.
In Egypt. So she had a previous session where she was connecting with Isis, goddess Isis. Mm-hmm.
She is here.
She is, Isis is here.
Yes.
Wonderful.
She is always with her.
Mm-hmm. May we speak with goddess Isis?
Yes.
Thank you. In a previous session, Isis, Paula, connected with you at a temple.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And
she was in my home.
Was this your home?
Yes.
Is there anything, Isis, that you would like to show Paula at this time, or a message perhaps?
I'd like her to talk to me more, do more research.
Where can she find this research material that will bring her the truth that she needs to know?
Her mentor has it all.
Who is her mentor?
Cat. That's part of her journey with the cat, to help her learn about us.
Thank you. May we call her higher self in to answer some questions for her?
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Isis. I honor your presence. I honor Thoth's presence, and I honor Archangel Raphael's presence. Is your higher self present at this time?
Yes.
Thank you for being here. Do I have permission to ask questions on behalf of Paula that she has asked me to ask today?
Yes.
Thank you. May I ask you where you reside?
In her heart.
In your heart. Do you have a name?
Scarlet.
Pardon?
Scarlet.
Scarlet. Beautiful. Are you connected to Jesus and to God?
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you. May I ask you to start a body scan for Paula at this time as well?
Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you. And while this body scan is happening, can we please continue with the questions? Do I have permission?
Yes.
Thank you. Paula would like to know what stone should she be working with for her highest good. She's speaking of crystals. So,
Labradorite. She knows that.
How does the labradorite help her?
It opens her third eye and her crown and helps her feel connected to spirit. It amplifies her gifts.
Thank you. She's recently been really feeling a connection to Moldavite. What is her connection to Moldavite?
It will be her tool for divination. It helps her to vibrate at a higher frequency.
What can you tell us about the origin of Moldavite?
Celestial. It's been here for a very, very long time. That's why she's drawn to it.
It's very powerful.
It is.
So she should get herself some Moldavite as well to help her on the journey.
Yes.
Wonderful, thank you. She wants to know why her Isis statue has broken.
They're breaking because they don't have a right place. They float around her house, and she needs to honor them better. She can put them back together, but they're reminding her that they need a safe place.
Where would that place in her home be?
She's supposed to build an altar. It's becoming very important. She knows where it belongs. She just needs to make it happen. It will change things.
Wonderful. And is there anything else besides her Isis statues that she should have on this altar that will assist her?
The necklace she's wearing today, it's meant for her while she's working. But when she's not working, it should stay there in a sacred place.
And the necklace that she's wearing, what importance does it have for Paula at this time?
It should remind her that she is a priestess.
Beautiful.
And it was made by one. So it should connect her to that part of her soul.
It is beautiful. How is your body scan doing?
Coming along. Almost halfway.
Wonderful. She has a concern about a woman that is in Ava's room. Who is this woman?
She's a lost soul.
Lost soul.
But she's already doing the right things. This isn't a spirit to be scared of. She was right to embrace her and acknowledge her.
Well, how can we help her move on, or how can Paula help this lost soul move on? Because it's waking her daughter up, and her daughter's very scared. Doesn't understand.
She should use her pendulum and try to communicate, but there might be a language barrier. If she can reach out to someone who speaks the native language, that might help.
So she's a native?
Yes.
Beautiful.
She doesn't mean any harm. She's just scared too.
So would possibly drumming and connecting with her that way as well help
Yes.
ease this woman? Thank you. Paula was wondering who her patron god was, and where should she be looking for him?
She already knows. Osiris. He complements Isis.
And how can she work with Osiris?
Ask him to guide her, to help her connect to her masculine.
She'd like to know Where is Dennis?
He hasn't passed over to the light.
He hasn't crossed over.
That's why she has trouble communicating. His frequency isn't high enough for her.
So he needs to cross over, not only to help himself, but to be able to communicate on a higher level.
Yes.
How could she help him cross over?
Keep talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
She tries,
Mm-hmm.
but he's stubborn. He stays with his mom
Mm-hmm.
because she won't let him go.
Is Dennis present at this time?
Yes.
Would it be okay if we asked Dennis if he would like to come through to speak to Paula?
Yes.
Wonderful, thank you. Hello, Dennis. Dennis, how can Paula help you to understand that by crossing to the light that you're helping your family on a higher level and yourself?
She does her best,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't leave my mom.
Would you not be able to help your mother more from the light?
I don't know.
I think you would. I think that you're powerful when you're in the light and you have much more access to assisting and helping your loved ones here on earth.
I'm scared to leave her.
I understand.
She cries a lot.
Mm-hmm. Maybe she feels that you haven't crossed over and that makes her unhappy. But if she knew that you were in the light, that might make her happier.
Maybe.
Can you look within you into your heart space and see the light that is within you at this time? Can you see the light within your heart, within you?
No.
You can't see it. Look deep. Look deep into your heart and your soul. And see if you can see a spark of light. Everyone has it. It is the spark of the divine, of God. Everyone has it. Look deep within and tell me when you find it.
I see it.
Mm-hmm. I want to try something with you. I want you to expand that light. Continue to expand that light so that it's as big as you. And I want you to feel what that feels like to be home.
It feels warm.
Beautiful. Does it feel inviting? Do you feel love?
Yes.
Would you like to take a peek at what is in the light? Just kind of move up to Paula's crown and look to see. And how does it make you feel?
Excited.
Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful place for you to be, and it'll help you with your soul growth as well. And you can help others here, that your loved ones, even greater. What do you think, Dennis? Do you think that maybe it's time for you to go home to the light where your soul can grow? And where you can help your mother even greater from the light?
I told God I didn't believe.
That's okay. God is loving, unconditional love, always loving. There's no judgment where you're going. Only love, unconditional love. Make that light bigger. Would you like me to call in Archangel Michael?
Yes.
Archangel Michael, can I call upon you now to assist us to cross Dennis over to the light?
Yes.
Thank you. Dennis, do you see Archangel Michael?
Yes.
What does Archangel Michael feel like to you?
My friend.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to put your hand out and hold Archangel Michael's hand?
Yes.
Hold Archangel Michael's hand down, and he's going to take you to the light where you belong, where your soul will grow, and where you can see your loved ones still, and be the powerful, beautiful being that you are meant to be. Are you ready?
Promise I can come back.
Ask Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, Dennis would like to know that he can come back.
Yes.
Can he help and assist his others, his loved ones here on earth, his mother?
In a much healthier way.
Beautiful. What do you think about that, Dennis?
I'm ready.
Wonderful. Thank you for coming today. And thank you, Archangel Michael, for assisting Dennis to cross over. Great. Is he gone?
Yeah.
Thank you, Archangel Michael. That was beautiful. May I please speak with Paula's higher self again?
Yes.
Thank you. How is Paula's scan going?
Almost done.
Beautiful. Is there anything that we need to address or be concerned about that Paula needs to know?
I want her to watch this video and not feel nervous or ashamed. I want her to see what just happened and see what kind of power she holds always.
Beautiful. Yes.
This information is available to her all the time.
Mm-hmm. She has a connection to help others.
Yes.
In this way.
Very
Yes.
much.
Mm-hmm.
Her scan is done.
Beautiful. Is there anything else that we need to address? Any health issues or anything she should be concerned about?
No, she is doing exactly what she needs to do. Just keep going.
Perfect. She'd like to know what her angelic connection is and which angels should she be calling on and how.
She should call on all of them, expand a little more. She does this already,
Mm-hmm.
but she needs more.
Mm-hmm.
She leans very heavily on Michael,
Mm-hmm.
but he's not the only angel.
Mm-hmm. As we learned today that Archangel Raphael is also there for her in the night dimension, assisting her.
Yes.
And she can call upon him as well.
Yes, and Gabriel.
And Gabriel. Beautiful.
And she can call Lucifer when she needs him
mm-hmm.
to assist her in something that scares her.
Mm-hmm.
He's in charge of those beings.
Beautiful. And so there's no specific way. She just calls upon these angels at any time she feels she needs.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She thinks she needs a tool, but she doesn't.
She just needs to sit in stillness and through her heart call upon him.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And she will learn through each of these archangels, angels, that as she calls upon them, she'll get to know their essence and their energy and understand who's coming forward.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And if she listens, she will hear their name.
Yes.
Beautiful. Can you tell me anything specific about her connection to Kat, her friend Kat? We just spoke about her and Thoth.
She helps her with guidance.
So she's a good guide for her.
Yes.
Wonderful.
And information.
Mm-hmm.
She was meant to teach her.
Mm-hmm. And they've had past lives together?
Yes.
Is there anything specific about her connection to myself? And
Yes.
what is the connection?
You were her mother.
A mother.
In a past life.
Oh, I do adore her. Mm.
You're meant to help her through this transition.
How am I helping her?
You connect her to the angels.
Oh.
And you help her see. She trusts you.
I trust her. She would like to know, what do owls mean for her? She's been seeing a lot of owls or visions of them.
They are a reminder that she knows she has the answers. She needs to stop questioning and just know.
And stop doubting herself.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
She has so much doubt.
Mm-hmm. And how much longer does she need to keep doing aesthetics? Or should she be focusing more on her path?
She doesn't mean to do them at all.
She doesn't?
But she enjoys it.
Mm-hmm.
So she should just let it run its course. Stay on this path, her true path,
Mm-hmm.
and let that fall away where it will.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's happening already.
Yes, it's beginning. What is her familiar animal?
It's a snake.
Snake. Why is this so familiar to her?
They're sacred.
Mm-hmm.
Her connection to Egypt when she was a priestess is very strong. She had a snake then, and she should have one now.
Mm-hmm. I have a last message for her or for humanity at this time.
Move forward through love and don't listen to anything negative.
Mm-hmm.
Negativity is a reflection of the person it's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as she stands in love,
Mm-hmm.
she will do what's best for her.
Beautiful. That's wonderful. Do you have a message for humanity at this time?
Stick together. Find your tribes.
Mm-hmm.
Be strong.
Is there anything that you can tell us about the ascension, what is happening at this time?
People feel stuck
Mm-hmm.
and blocked,
Mm-hmm.
but that's just the ego. Have faith in yourself
Mhm.
and don't question. Just do it.
Right. Thank you.
Holy shit. Oh, it's weird.
How you feel?
The room looks like a different color,
Oh,
like brighter.
oh. Well, you had some upgrades happen,
Holy shit.
darling.
That was crazy.
Oh, how do you feel?
Oh, lighter, like crazy lighter.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Well, because you had you didn't just have upgrades, you had a body scan.
Like crazy.
See, you kept the blankie on the whole time.
I know.
It was cozy, right?
It was. The stones I was holding
Yeah.
felt like when as I went under,
Mhm.
the farther under I went, the bigger the stones got. I felt like I was holding stones like this in my hands. They didn't feel little. They felt huge.
Yeah.
And then
Expanded.
as you pulled me back, they came back to a normal size. It was very weird. It was very weird. That was wild.
Beautiful. You're doing everything right.
That was crazy.
All your questions and more got answered. Beautiful. It was a beautiful session. It really was.
I felt like I was up here. Like I felt like I could hear you below me, and it felt like my body was like stiff as a board.
Do you remember everything?
I remember a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
your
it.
mother.
Right?
We're going to Avalon.
Oh wow. That was wild.
Tell the people how you feel. How do you feel?
Honestly, I feel so much more open. I feel calm and just good. My body's aching, but that could be the yoga last night too. But I feel aware of everything. Does that make sense? Does that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you feel that you received what you needed to at this time?
Totally.
Did you feel your upgrades happening?
Yeah, like tingles everywhere, and I could feel every part of my body at one point or another like twitched and like moved. I could feel it. It was like I felt it go all the way down. It was crazy.
And you began your session with Archangel Raphael, which was quite different for you.
That was different. Right away I could see green. It felt like this whole side of like he came right in. That's what it felt like. I could just see green. I can still see the color.
Awesome.
It was wild.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Ninth dimension.
Like, what is that? I don't even know what that is.
It's like very high, very close to heaven.
Okay. No clue. This is the weirdest part, is that I can feel myself talking. I can feel my mouth moving, but I'm like, where is it coming from? Thank you.
Yeah.
Felt like a lot. Today felt like a lot.
It sounds like your higher self is flowing through you more.